I'm going to show you how to install evidence from the VSCode extension. So, to start, I'm going to the evidence website, that's evidence.dev, and I'm clicking the Get Started button. It takes you to the docs page, and we're on the install evidence page, and it tells me how I'm going to be installing evidence. So I'm going to install evidence from the VSCode marketplace. I'm going to open the command palette and run evidence new evidence project, and then I'm going to click start evidence in the status bar. Okay, so let's start installing the evidence in the VSCode extension marketplace. If you don't have VSCode already, you can install it. Just Google VSCode, and there's a link that you can use to download it there. But I do, so I'm going to click install, and it wants to open VSCode. And here you go, it's opened the evidence extension for me, and I can click this install button. If you couldn't find it, you can also just search for evidence, and it should be the top link. I'm just going to take you to the same page. Okay, so I'm going to click install. Okay, it's installed. So now that it's installed, I have the evidence extension. I can use it to create a new evidence project. And I want to use the command palette, and I'm going to go evidence, new evidence project. Okay, and now it's going to say, okay, where do I want to install my evidence project? I put everything in a project folder called projects, create a new project. Oh, I need to create a new folder because it has to be empty. So I'm going to go evidence, test, create, and I'm going to create the project in this folder. So now it's downloading the template for me. I don't need this window anymore. And it's loaded. And then the other thing that I can see is because it's working and the evidence extension is installed, I have this start evidence button. It may also appear here. I can click either of these. And when I click start evidence, it's going to start the process of installing evidence for me. Okay, so it takes a few seconds, and then it's opening the evidence preview window for me. I can close this, I don't need this anymore. And I can see that I've got my preview, and here I've opened my markdown file called index.md, and that's because that is where I store the code for the home page. So if I make changes to this page, then it updates instantly. So here I can then make changes, write text, add SQL queries, and add components. So I can use my evidence project.